Everyone. Nice, almost 4 a.m. Elite Dangerous session. Might as well, you know, have some fun. So, the other day I decided to max out my Federation rank. And instead of stopping at Rear Admiral like most people do, I decided to go all the way to Admiral. That way, I never have to go back in case they ever release anything for the Admiral rank, or anything above Rear Admiral. But since one of my main goals for this game is to collect one of every ship, I also intend to do it for the Empire, which is what I'm doing tonight. Deploy landing gear.
Geared out.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Now, so far, I think tonight I started from the Empire rank of none. Actually, before this run, I actually literally back-to-back Navy Federal missions, or Navy Federal. Uh, I meant Imperial Navy missions. So this mission that I'm just about to turn in should get me to good old rank 2. Alright, so now we're just gonna take reputation just cause. And then again, hopefully should come across some more. So wait, that not have did I not just complete? Okay, so apparently that Imperial Navy mission that I just did was for the rank that I already had. Apparently it spawned before I had turned in my last mission, so that's actually pretty terrible. I gotta do another Imperial Navy mission to get to the next rank. Now, I don't know how people feel about board hopping, but also I'm not usually one to play in open play. Prefer to play on the safe side. I usually only tend to play with my friends when it comes to these types of games, so. But it being 4 a.m., nobody's really online right now, so. But that's just fine. Hopefully the audio's coming through alright. I'll probably have to take a peek at my stream later, make sure everything sounds fine. Alrighty. I'm gonna take that as a no, there's no Navy Federal, or Navy Federal, Imperial Navy missions. Just gonna take all these, cause At this point, I might as well keep boosting my reputation with them. Even, you know, needless to say, by the time I hit the next rank, I'm probably going to be 100% for like the next 3 at this rate. I started this about a day ago for the Empire. Since I finished the federal ranks. So, I don't know. Gonna have some fun with it, I suppose. Just all theme missions. I was actually told about these 2 systems that were great for getting Empire rank. And I'm really glad I checked it out, because I mean, this is increasing my Empire rank like crazy.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Alrighty. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear up.
Retracted.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting issue. Probably gonna start a interesting, the pretty boring screen for the next minute or two till I can figure out what's going on with this. Cause I always like to have background music playing at almost all times, but for some reason, um, when I started streaming, it just started fading to nothing instead of, just playing. Uh, Interesting. Not entirely sure why it's doing that. Uh, oh, there it is again, but well, it's not fading this time, so that's nice. Oh, nope, there it goes. And it's, oh, yeah, what the heck is going on? Well, that's an interesting issue. Might as well look it up real quick. issue. Oh. Very odd. Okay, I guess it's just not gonna want to work. Oh well. Sorry for the wait.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, incoming mission critical message.
Because that I probably didn't get the, I might still get, I don't know, full impulse.
Full impulse. Engaging.
Oh no, I will get the delivery time bonus. That'll be neat. Oh, I see you've got another viewer. It's, that's neat. Three-quarter impulse.
Acknowledged. 3/4 impulse now.
Oh.
Docking request granted.
Deploy landing gear.
Lowering gear.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Well. Alright, let's take a look for Imperial Navy mission. Oh, that's disappointing. Just gonna flip the board once. Righty. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Now, I know a lot of people don't like board hopping, but it is very useful, especially when looking for Imperial Navy missions. Since I'm going to be on my way over there, might as well take all these too. Or how many missions I'm up to now. I should have been keeping count, but oh well. I'd say that's 20.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I'm always keeping an eye on chat. Or not. Oh well.
Incoming mission critical message.
Full impulse.
Full impulse.
Oh. I believe in my title it says space and bad shooting. I guess that's a bit misleading since I'm not actually shooting anything, but I'll update that once I get to the next station. 3/4 impulse. 3/4 impulse.
3/4 impulse
There we
engaging.
go. Okay. What do we call this stream? The space bad shooting, but I'm not shooting, so it's not really, you know. Ah, there's an idea. I'll call it United Space Parcel Service.
Identifying threat.
Ooh. That's interesting. Caught me off guard a little bit there. That's alright. There we go. Alright. 3/4 impulse.
3/4 impulse engaged.
Now I'm that much farther from where I was. Oh well. I'll do that once I actually get over to the station. Alright, there we go. There we go. I assume that information will update the next time anybody loads into that into the stream, I suppose. Hopefully it doesn't branch off into it. I'm not entirely sure how that whole thing works, but figure it out.
Docking request granted.
Oh, they're having me go to the medium pad. Interesting. Deploy landing gear.
Gear down.
Is that a medium? I don't know.
Landing gear deployed.
That's definitely a medium pad.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
That's odd. But I'll take it. You know, at some point I should start advertising my channel to some, you know, communities that I know of that find that acceptable. But I don't know, I just never really felt comfortable advertising, you know, my Twitch channel. I just kind of figured, you know, if people wanted to watch, they know how to find me. But I don't know. Uh, Alright, I'm gonna have to flip this board. Okay. Hmm. You know, I see viewers come and go quite frequently, but I'd really love if at least one, maybe two stick around and actually chat for a bit, you know? Because, you know, flying back and forth like this, it'd be nice to have somebody to talk to, I suppose. Ah, that'll do. And, oh, that's departure handover.
Ship release.
Ascending to 30 meters, retracting modules, handing you the cog.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, incoming mission critical message.
Right. Full impulse.
Full impulse.
Three-quarter impulse.
Three-quarter impulse. Engaging.
Where was I? That's right.
Docking request granted.
Deploy landing gear.
The gear is down and locked.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged. Incoming message.
There we go, I'm a squire. That'll do. Interesting. Alrighty. Only really seem to be spawning at that other station. So guess I'll just have to head on back with a log full of Wrong button. The log old mission. Retract landing gear.
Engines
Gear
engaged.
coming up.
Landing gear retracted.
Ooh. Ooh.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think maybe after I finally finish this off, I might do a bit of bounty hunting tonight.
3,
Or morning, or whatever time it is during your current conscious period.
incoming mission critical message.
Full impulse.
Maximum impulse.
Three-quarter impulse.
Three-quarter impulse.
Ready. There we go.
Docking request granted.
Docking platform 2. Oh, is that it? No, it's docking platform 1. There it is. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
the reputation. Oh. God. Well, I see we've got a few more viewers tonight. How are you guys doing tonight? It's going well, I suppose. Just figured might as well do something while I'm just sitting here getting my Empire faction rank up. But it's getting there. Hmm. Still no missions for increasing rank. Gonna flip it once more and see if we get anything. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Now, I'm gonna assume you guys also play Elite Dangerous as well. Well, I'm curious. What's your favorite ship to fly? Well, I guess. Oh, the Dolphin. I don't believe I've actually flown the Dolphin yet.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Retract landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Retracted.
Go. Now, using a Dolphin, I assume you tend to do passenger missions. Now, I haven't actually flown the Chieftain yet. I did buy one, but I just kind of didn't feel like outfitting it at the time, so. Ah, exploratory.
Frameshift
That's
drive
good.
charging.
See, I've mostly specialized in PvE combat and done a couple passenger missions here and there, but I've primarily just done bounty hunting.
4, 3, 2,
Like, for me, exploring sounds nice, but I have no clue where to go, so, you know. I just usually tend to pick a few
Incoming
places I like and just kind of hang out there. Full impulse.
Maximum impulse engaging.
Ah, yes, Orion. It's very helpful, and especially when you don't know all your keybinds. But with Orion, I don't need to know all my keybinds, I just need to know the commands. Like shield cell banks and heat sinks, I don't know what the button is for it, but Orion does, and that's the important part. Three-quarter impulse.
3/4 impulse.
Now, I guess the next question is, uh, what do you use to play the game? Do you use a controller, or, oh, alright.
docking request granted.
Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing modules.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Ah, okay. Yeah, personally, I use a POTUS. What's it called? Thrustmaster X. One of the older ones. Is at the time, honestly, when I got it, was the cheapest joystick I could find that had separate throttle control. Yeah, I happened to get this game back when it was still in early access on Steam,
Incoming message.
and I was way too excited. And the main reason I got this thing was because my old joystick I was in the middle of bounty hunting, and I had 2 or 3 ships on me in a I think back then I was still bounty hunting in what's it called? Navigation beacons, but the primary trigger broke on me, and I couldn't fire anymore in the middle of a fight. Boy, do I gotta tell you, that was pretty entertaining. Because I had one hand on the stick, and I had to. Luckily, I didn't change my fire buttons off of my mouse. Because one hand on the uh, joystick, the other on the mouse, sitting there trying to coordinate just long enough to kill everybody that was on me. And yeah, that's when I realized I need to get a new joystick. Oh. Love those errors. But yeah, any thoughts on the next ship you intend to get? Yeah, I've never really taken a good look at the Chieftain yet. I mean, I like the design of the ship, but just never really took the time to actually see how it flies. Ah, see, FDL is one of my personal favorites. It's pretty much all I use in combat. And unlike most people, I haven't quite gotten to engineering yet, so... Oh yeah, I know a lot of people love the Python, but personally, after flying a Python, I I hate how it flies. I mean, it's one of my least favorite to fly. Retract landing gear.
Engines engaged.
Landing gear raised.
Landing gear retracted.
Let's say, maybe when I finish getting my Empire rank up, I'll probably pull out my FDL or at least transfer it somewhere and, you know, do a little bit of combat. Oh no, I have no interest in PvP either.
Frameshift drive charging.
But I do enjoy bounty hunting PvE wise though. But yeah, I think I actually have the smallest FSD I could fit on it. Um, Needless to say, if I need to go somewhere to combat, to do some form of combat, I just transfer it over.
Incoming mission critical message.
I'll never fit that thing for jumping. Full impulse.
Maximum impulse.
Now, I actually think the longest part about trying to get this Empire rank for me personally right now is actually trying to get the rank up missions. Three-quarter impulse.
Three-quarter impulse.
Yeah, I haven't actually tried any of the other voice packs. Just oh, that caught me off guard a little bit. So far as far as I know, so far with 3.0, they've removed two mission types. Uh, three-quarter impulse.
Three-quarter impulse.
And one of them I don't know much details about. The other one I do understand why they removed it. But the first one they removed were skimmer missions. People were making millions of credits off of it because of some exploit or something. I don't know the details off of that. But a day or two ago, they actually removed mining missions because of with their new reward system where you can pick your reward. A lot of since there's only three mining in the mining missions, there's only three types of metals that you can do. And with the new system, you could actually choose to receive, you know, other metals as along with your payment. And it was so many metals to the point where if you effectively completed one mining mission, it gave you the materials to complete another one, and it just snowballed from there. See, I kind of wish I could have cashed in on that, because I can finally get a Federal Corvette, and I can't afford it right now. No, that's 3. Where's number 2? Oop. I'm not to smack into the station. And there it is. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying gear.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
You know, I never actually started Road to Riches. I'd heard about it and thought, hey, this is a neat idea, but never really got into it. Because just, you know, jumping from system to system, I don't know, that doesn't seem very entertaining to me. I mean, just call it Loading Simulator 2018, if you will. But I mean, that's why I've always kind of stuck with combat. Yeah. I just kind of miss the passenger missions at Quincy. I used to do those quite frequently. But yeah, that got taken out though, unfortunately. Oh, clicked on the wrong one. Dang it. You know, I used to hear that donation missions were a great thing for reputation, but I don't know. I could never really get myself to sit there and keep donating credits after credits. Because I've never honestly had all that many credits at one point in time. Because my overall goal for this game is to own one of every ship. That's why I'm working on my Empire rank, so I can get all the Empire ships. Because I just finished off Federation rank the other day, so. No, I say I'd like to own one of every ship, but I've had a Type 9 before. That'll probably be one of the last ships that I purchase again to complete my collection, because I hate flying that thing. I mean, the Type 6 is nice. I mean, yes, it's a space brick, but the Type 9, oh my god, I just can't handle it. I mean, yeah, it's big, it's got plenty of uses, but just the handling for it, I just hate it. That's right, I am heading back that way. Effectively, yes. And the Type 10, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Never owned one, but not going to add it to the collection anytime soon.
Ship released.
Retract
Engine
landing gear.
engaged.
Retracting modules.
Retracted.
Ah, yes, I do. I enjoy that one on occasion, but I usually tend to forget to actually use it. So that, and I usually just turn flight assist off when I'm leaving those small stations anyway. So
Frameshift drive charging.
departure handover is nice, but not really necessary.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I usually remember the landing gear, but the one thing that I always forget about is the cargo scoop. If I'm using that, I almost always forget to put it away before trying to boost away, and sitting there wondering, why is my boost not working?
Critical message.
Full impulse.
Full impulse.
Now, earlier before I started the stream, I never actually did a test to make sure that all the audio's running fine. Is everything sounding alright on your guys' end? Alright, sweet. Because I haven't streamed in probably a month or two, so uh, kind of forgot to do an audio test, but everything seems to be fine. I just kind of started this stream on a whim, so figured why no ain't dangerous. Eh, it's always nice to find somebody to talk to at 5 a.m. Oh, 3/4 impulse.
3/4 impulse.
Yeah, at some point I need to look and see what Twitch has licenses for regarding music, because I need to have some kind of background music going, and trying to run that in parallel with Twitch without Twitch receiving that audio is kind of a pain. Tried to get that up and running earlier, but just didn't want to work properly. Alright, now which one of those is landing pad 2? Not that one, so it's gotta be that one over there. Deploy landing gear. Try that
Gear
again.
down.
Oh. Oh, that took its sweet time.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
But yeah, I figure I'll probably start streaming a lot more than I have lately. Used to stream a lot of GTA 5 with a couple friends of mine, but I haven't played that in quite a while. I think if I'm gonna stream something, might as well just stick to Elite Dangerous. Maybe one of the more boring games to watch out there, but yeah.
Incoming message.
Oh, I forgot I had that random thing in my cargo hold. I'll have to take care of that in a second. Ready. Oh, there it is. Ah, there we go. Lord Serm. Got a nice ring to it, does it not? Alrighty. Retract landing gear.
Engines engaged.
Gear up.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, incoming mission critical message.
Full impulse.
Full impulse.
Three-quarter impulse. Three-quarter impulse.
Three-quarter impulse.
There we go.
Docking request granted.
And landing pad 2. Oh, that's landing pad 1. 2. I did not mean to boost. Shoot. Oh, didn't go as badly as I thought it was. Would have. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying gear.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright, and I suppose before I continue, I'm going to grab some water, so I shall return momentarily. Alright, now that I've got some water, I can continue. Alright, where was I? That's right. Didn't get any, Navy Federal mission. Navy Federal. Term keeps getting stuck in my head. Oop. Oh, there it goes. That was weird. Oh, well. Ready and off. Back to going in circles endlessly in space. Retract landing gear.
Engines engaged.
Gear coming up.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Full impulse.
Full impulse.
Wonder. Three-quarter impulse.
Three-quarter impulse. Engaged.
Right. There we go.
Docking request granted.
Docking pad 1. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying gear.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful.
I think I need to adjust my Steam settings. Did that pop up on stream? I can't tell. Fair enough. Well, welcome back in any case. And I'm going to assume you can hear the Steam pings, right? Probably do something about that. but you can't see it pop up in the right hand corner, so that's also a good thing. Place, no. Play a sound, we'll just disable that. Much better. Alrighty, now where was I? Turning in a bunch of missions and continuing to go in endless space circles. Oh, hell. I didn't even finish turning in all my stuff and it's already throwing a mission at me. Go ahead and accept that now before I forget. You know, I wonder if I'll ever actually see a percentage other than 100% after I rank up. Because since I hit 100% on none, I have, every time I look over there, I'm 100%, and it's quite nice. Actually, I'm curious. Have you ever thought to give the Diamondback Explorer a try? I mean, I don't know what the jump range is on your Dolphin, but now, see, I like the Asp Explorer, but it's a medium-sized ship. That can limit your options, but with the Diamondback Explorer, it's a small ship. So it works out pretty well. And my current jump range on this, I think, is somewhere in the 30s. But I don't remember if I actually engineered my frame shift drive way back when, before they redid engineering. No. There we go. Jump range of 34. But I don't know. The only drawback that I see with it is the fuel scoop size. I believe it's only a size 4 fuel scoop that you can put on it. But yeah, 4A. But it can go to some places where an Asp Explorer can't. Like these outposts, they only have one medium pad. And if there's one person in that medium pad, you've got to wait. You don't have a choice. In this thing, now if both the small pads are taken up, they'll let me park in the medium. So, but I mean, I do have an Asp Explorer, but I don't know. I've grown a little attached to my Diamondback Explorer.
Ship release.
Retract landing gear.
Engaged.
Retracting landing modules.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, also, if you're an explorer, I assume you also know about the exploration mode.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's one of my favorite things if I'm going to have. Oh no. Uh, well, I'll demonstrate what the exploration mode does after on the next jump. It's a nifty little command, because I'm assuming you're also using the voice pack with the plugins and everything as well. Exploration mode on.
That's affirmative, Commander.
Full impulse.
Full impulse.
So what exploration mode does is every time you jump, the first thing it'll do once you get into that system is it'll activate your discovery scanner. So you don't have to remember to honk the system every time you pass through. Because for me personally, just going to the other side of the bubble, I always forget here and there. This makes it so where it just does it for you. Explorer jump command. Not entirely sure I know about that one. Exploration mode off.
Affirmative, Commander.
There we go. 3/4 impulse.
3/4 impulse.
I'm just glad that these these Imperial Navy missions are actually a lot less time consuming than the Navy Federal ones I was doing. Because okay, so it's effectively the same thing, but this does it automatically after every jump until you turn it off. Though it doesn't cut your engines, though. It just, but then again, I usually, when jumping between systems, I zero out my throttle anyway. The last thing I need is to get distracted and fly into the damn sun. Yeah, it's not the greatest feeling in the world.
Docking request granted.
Alright, where is this docking pad? Is that it? No, that's docking pad 1. Where is docking? Oh, it's on the other side, okay. Probably shouldn't have boosted. Deploy landing gear.
Gear down.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
I'm 100% into Baron. That was quick. Needless to say, if you ever intend on doing either Empire or Federation rank, now is the time to do it, because you never know when they're gonna nerf the reputation gain for it. Because I remember back before this, just trying to get to Ensign where I was, that was unbelievably painful. It took me like 3-4 hours just for one rank. Now it's 3-4 hours to max it out. It's, I would say it's ridiculous, but no, it's actually kind of awesome. Because if you noticed, I mean, I've been streaming for, what, an hour and 52 minutes. And I started with just 100% with no rank. And I'm already up to Baron, which I'm not sure entirely how far into it that is, but I can find out shortly. Halfway, yeah. I can get an Imperial Clipper now. Yeah. Halfway there in just under 2 hours. The thing that's been taking the longest with this is trying to get the missions to actually increase the rank. So, and tonight I'm going all the way. I'm not stopping at was it Duke or yeah, I'm not stopping at Duke. I'm planning for the future. I am going to be a king by the end of the morning. Yeah, morning. Uh, so we'll do a quick board flip because there's a navy mission there, but it's still for the Baron, not the next rank. So wait, was it? Yep, it's solo play. Also, I would like to point out that come around fall in the next 5 or 6 months when Monster Hunter World drops for the PC, I am probably going to disappear from Elite Dangerous for quite a long time. Now, I haven't decided whether I'm going to stream that or not, but probably going to. It's highly likely, if I remember. Oh yeah, the Monster Hunter series is hands down one of my favorite series. I've been playing since the first Monster Hunter on PS2. And every game, it just keeps getting better and better. It's just that I personally don't have a PS4, so... But, from what I've heard from one of my old hunting buddies that does have a PS4, because for a while I was thinking, you know, how am I going to get my hands on a PS4 to get Monster Hunter, you know? But, as of currently, unless you're completely new to the series, it's not worth it. As of currently. Because right now there's only high rank, or low rank and high rank in the game. Uh, and they're apparently planning on releasing G rank, but after the PC release. So, you know, that's because with only low and high rank, it's only 2/3 of, you know, the entire game effectively. A lot of unfinished weaponry skills and whatnot. But if you're new to the series, um, depending on how fast you actually move through it,
Ship released. Engines
for
engaged.
track landing gear,
Retracting docking modules.
it could take you that long to even get to the end of the game, because I mean the game never really ends. Like that's why I like games like Elite Dangerous, because it's one big sandbox. There's nothing telling you, oh, you have to go do this, or if you want to progress, you need to do that. I mean, progression is what you make it in games like this, and also in Monster Hunter. So, I mean, I've logged thousands of hours across the entire series.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, it's because once you complete one goal, just find something else that you're interested in achieving and run with it.
4, 3, 2,
So I remember in what was it, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for the Wii U, I'd completed just about everything, and I was running out of things to do. So, you know what I ended up doing?
incoming mission critical message.
I did the one thing that I usually hate doing, and I started a new character. Except for, I put a limit on myself. I pretty much said, screw it, I'm not allowed to go past the original armor set that they give you. So, actually it went surprisingly well. Yeah, but it's also like, hold on. Full Impulse.
Full impulse.
There we go. But that's like playing Ocarina of Time without using a shield. You just get very creative. Three-quarter impulse.
Three-quarter impulse.
Because I remember a few years ago, I actually got all the way up to Adult Link in Ocarina of Time without using a shield. Granted, the requirements for leaving the however you pronounce it, Kokiri Forest, was, you know, to have the sword and shield, but what was it? The first chance I got, I burned it. I got rid of it, and never got another one. Just imagine going through Jabu Jabu's belly without a shield. You tend to get creative with what you do have at your disposal. Like those bubbles, I found that creating an opening for an enemy where you would normally need a shield to bounce off them, nah, Deku Nut stuns them instantly. Don't need to block. Now, if I had the tools to stream that on my 64, oh hell, I would, but I don't as of currently, so. Alright. Oh, I forgot to request landing.
Docking request granted.
Deploy landing gear.
Gear down.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful.
That was probably one of my smoothest landings yet. Alrighty, well, if you enjoyed your time here, feel free to follow me if you'd like. Otherwise, have a good one. Alright, thank you. Hope to see you and chat again sometime. Alright, time to look through all these missions. There we go. Track landing gear.
Landing gear raised.
Retracted.
Almost lost it there for a second.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Well, looks like we've got a new viewer. How are you guys doing tonight?
incoming mission critical message.
Full impulse.
Full impulse. Engaged.
Oh. Huh. Oh well. Three-quarter impulse.
3/4 impulse. Ah, another viewer. Welcome to the United Space Parcel Service. How are you guys doing tonight? Oh, another dud. Oh, maybe? I don't know.
Docking request granted.
Deploy landing gear.
Deploying gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Cool. If we didn't intend to clip that.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Alrighty. Have to turn all this stuff in and see what we got.
message.
Alright, I'm a Viscount. Now, that's pretty snazzy if I do say so myself. Now, we keep going, waiting around for the next rank up mission. Alrighty. Pretty sure it's the other station that tends to spawn these, but it couldn't hurt to check. There we go. Perfect. Tried to sneak in a donation mission on me. Prepare for launch.
Ignition. Loading configuration. All systems prepared.
Shut up.
Stand by. Launch.
Retract Retract landing gear.
Retracting docking modules.
Frameshift drive charging. Incoming mission critical message.
Full impulse.
Full impulse.
3/4 impulse.
3/4 impulse.
Docking request granted. Incoming mission critical message.
That it. Should be it. Yep, that's definitely it. Deploy landing gear.
Warning. Landing gear not deployed.
No shit. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying gear.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged. Incoming message.
What do we got now? Ah, I'm a count. Right. And refresh the board and see if another mission pops up.
Ah, there we go. Wonderful. Retract landing gear.
Engines
Retracting
engaged.
modules.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Incoming mission critical message.
Full impulse.
Full impulse engaging.
Three-quarter impulse.
Three-quarter impulse.
Docking request granted.
Getting kind of dark on this station. Hard to see.
Deploy landing gear.
Lowering landing gear.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful.
Well, that was a smooth landing. But enjoyed that one. Oof, almost clicked the wrong button. Who needs influence?
Incoming message.
Alright, I'm Earl. My rank is Earl. Terrible puns are terrible. Though I did enjoy that show. Alrighty, time to refresh the board and keep on space circles. Was I already in private group or was I in open or solo? Don't quite remember. But I guess we will find out. I was in solo. I shouldn't. Roommate sleeping, that'd be a bad idea. As much as I enjoy maniacal laughter. Two-and-a-half-hour mark. Neat.
Ship released. Engine
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear up.
retracted. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, incoming mission critical message.
Incoming mission critical message.
telling me I am getting extra credits because this is only a one jump run. Full impulse.
Full impulse.
Ah, this is great. Can't remember what comes after Earl. Maybe Duke or something. Though, in probably half an hour to an hour, I'm probably going to take a intermission and find some sustenance, because I am getting quite hungry. Three-quarter impulse.
Three-quarter impulse. Engaging.
Docking request granted.
Deploy landing gear.
Gear down.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines
Ooh, I like that
disengaged.
landing too. I think I'm starting to get better at this ship. Alright, what do we got now? Marcus, or Marquise, or however the hell you pronounce that. Neat. Oh, I didn't want to click on that one. Oh well. Alright, And since I'm 100%, that just means I'm gonna flip one more time and flip in the solo. If we can't get another rank up mission going. Yeah, I'm actually curious if anybody actually does the arena anymore. Because if not, I'm sure me and a group of my friends could actually get some things going with that. Ah, there we go. Ah, there we go. There's Duke. Always that last one. Alright, and off to continue the big old circle we go. Retract landing gear.
Engines
Retracting landing gear.
gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, incoming mission critical message.
Full impulse.
Full impulse.
You know, one of these days I might actually start recording these instead of just streaming it. Maybe edit out a couple of the boring bits and publishing this stuff on YouTube. Not quite sure. Three-quarter impulse.
Three-quarter impulse. Showing you the closest threat.
Every time. The competent eagle. I don't even know if I have weapons on this thing. It's been too long since I've checked. Three-quarter impulse.
Acknowledged. Three-quarter impulse now.
That's right. Did I even... Yes, it did. Sweet.
Docking request granted.
Number 2. Okay, I see where I need to go. We will just try not to hit the station. Yep, nope, we're good. Deploy landing gear.
I'm deploying the landing modules for docking.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, I overshot by just that much.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
Oh well. I thought that was pretty good.
Incoming message.
Let's say instant gratification at its finest. Already 100% through Duke. That is quite awesome. Gonna flip the board and see if we can't continue. Ah, there we go. We're going for Prince. I'm literally on the doorstep. This is quite good. I thought the stream was going to take a lot longer than it actually is.
All those donation missions. I do not think so. We won't go for a full run this time. We'll see if I've got enough to hit King.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Retract landing gear.
Gear up.
Gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, incoming mission critical message.
Full impulse.
Full impulse.
Let's see if I get interdicted again, because so far I think it's what, 2, maybe 3 times? Don't quite remember, but maybe it's because I'm on my way to becoming a prince. Not quite sure. Though I gotta say, if only becoming a king were so easy in real life. Three-quarter impulse.
3/4 impulse.
Docking request granted.
Yep, there we go. Deploy landing gear.
Gear down and slowing. The ship is yours to dock.
I don't know why, I just love the sounds of this ship.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Ooh. I'm a prince and already 100%. Alright. I don't think I've seen anything less than 100% since I originally got my rank up to, well, since I got to the first rank. By far, greatest method for increasing faction rep. Now let's see if I can't become a king. Actually, what am I doing? I can sit here and turn in all these missions for credits instead of rep now. Hopefully that doesn't bite me later, but alright, we're gonna flip the board one, hopefully final time. And I shall become a king who has risen from serfdom, technically speaking. Aw, I've gotten lucky this entire time. And no missions. Well, I think I'm gonna board flip back. See if that updates at all. Maybe gives it to me. Otherwise, I'll probably just wait 3 minutes for the servers to flip the missions instead. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. For the final rank, the rank of king. Not that it actually means anything or has any point whatsoever, but if they ever release anything past Duke, I'll be well prepared for it. Other than maybe credit wise, but alrighty. Go turn this in and then see where we go from there.
Ship released.
Retract landing gear.
Retracting landing modules.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ooh.
Four, three, two, incoming mission critical message.
Full impulse.
Full impulse.
Now, I think I might try and get back into streaming regularly, at least maybe once a day, maybe. I don't know, but I'll probably be starting my streams well after 10 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But well, we'll see how that goes. I would definitely enjoy getting back into streaming. I mean, and hey, I might actually build a following. Alright. 3/4 impulse.
3/4 impulse.
Docking request granted.
Docking pad 2. Ready. Well, that isn't disorienting. If only just a little. Oh, no, that's docking pad 3. Where is... There's pad 2. Deploy landing gear.
Down and locked.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright, this is it. This is the only quest I took. Yep, the only mission I took. Here we go. Becoming a king for 12,000 credits. Wonderful, ain't it?
Incoming message.
And there we have it. I am officially a king. Ah, feels great. Well, if anything, this is. I think I'm gonna go get some food. So, this is Commander Admiral Space King Serms signing off. Thanks for joining me, guys. Hope to see you guys tomorrow.